When the All Progressives Congress APC gathered in Nsukka for a defection rally meant to welcome new members, the crowd expected cheers, speeches, and music. What they got instead was fear, chaos, and the unmistakable taste of tear gas in the air. Eyewitness accounts, video evidence, and testimonies from local leaders points to an orchestrated disruption carried out by men in the uniforms of the Neighbourhood Watch and Forest Guard, outfits that are funded by taxpayers but answer, in practice, to political masters. The Forest Guard, originally established to protect rural areas from bandits and herdsmen, has been notoriously absent in the forest where their presence is most needed. Farmers still face constant attacks, kidnappings, and destructions of crops. The Neighbourhood Watch, too, was meant to complement police efforts in keeping communities safe. But in recent months, both have developed a new specialization, breaking up opposition gatherings. This wasn't about security, said a rally participant who narrowly escaped arrest. This was about showing us who controls the ground, and it's not the police, it's the politicians using state-backed thugs. The Nsukka disruption is not an isolated case. In the past 18 months, opposition meetings in parts of Enugu have been either denied venues, shadowed by security operatives, or outright scattered under the guise of maintaining public order. Local government chairmen, most of them ruling party loyalists, are often accused of coordinating such actions at the grassroots levels. Analysts say the implications for 2027 are chilling. What we're seeing is the slow conversion of community security outfits into political militias, warns political scientist Dr. Nnaji. Once you normalize using them to intimidate opponents, elections stop being a contest of ideas. They become a contest of force. The Enugu State government has so far remained tight-lipped, offering no explanation for the Nsukka incident. The Nsukka local government chairman, directly implicated by multiple witnesses, has refused media interviews. Meanwhile, civil society organizations are calling for an urgent, independent investigation, warning that continued silence will embolden further abusers. These outfits are funded with public money, said a spokesperson for the Center for Democratic Freedoms. They must serve the public interest, not the political interest of those in power. Beyond the immediate political dangers, there's a practical cost. When Neighbourhood Watch and Forest Guards units are diverted to political errands, communities remain exposed to real threats. Farmers in rural Nsukka say they have not seen meaningful patrols in months. Cases of kidnapping and farm raids are rising. The forests are unsafe, the roads are unsafe, but rallies are unsafe too, but just for the opposition, lamented a youth leader from the area. As the state heads towards the 2027 elections, the questions for Enugu's democracy is stark. Will security outfits return to their constitutional purpose, or will they remain political instruments in uniforms? For now, the boots on the ground seem more interested in policing politics than protecting people. Well, we have actually gone further to check on the reactions of government of Enugu State or its aides about this disruption that has happened in Enugu State, because we actually wanted to know why, on a day that the governor of Enugu State is flagging off a 5,000 shop in Nsukka, the same day is the day that Wakibeya is also receiving defectors into the APC. One would wonder, why was these security outfits, as we can clearly see, are the ones destroying canopies that are already been set? Why was it so? Who sent them? And then, because of course these people are paid by the governor of Enugu State, of course taxpayers' money in the Enugu State, it is somewhat deliberate. It's somewhat given to say either the local government chairman may be involved in directing them to do that, or better still, people in government will be say. I mean, how would you place it? Nobody would send you to go and destroy people's gatherings. It's not like it's going to cause any chaos, going to cause any mayhem, but it was a peaceful gathering. So on what basis were they destroying that particular tents that was already set up. Anyway, this particular post is from August 9th and is from Josh Eje. Prince Eje Josh is actually the governor's aide, and we picked this from his Facebook page. And we know that even though it may not directly be from the governor, but I mean, he cannot be a media aide to governor and not have a thought. So this would also will corroborate by other comments made by government officials. It says, breaking: desperate sleeping minister and few supporters stage managed own attacks in Nsukka as a result of their massive rejection by the people. Disregard their fake news and propaganda. Nobody attacked them. The background says it all. They were still all standing at the venue as if nothing happened. How would people that were under attack still walk around the venue freely? It's time up for the sleeping minister, a man who couldn't even win a councillorship seat in his ward. Nsukka rejects the sleeping minister. That was what that was said. And then the senior special assistant to the governor came under this particular post. That's Dan Wome. And he says, just Negodu, they orchestrated fake attack just to draw attention and elicit sympathy. Politics self. So that gives you a mind of what may most likely be in discussion amongst them. You know how politics can really go. Some persons would say, well, this is politics, and that they might have orchestrated what they got. Yeah, they may have asked these people to wear a uniform and then go and destroy those things to make it look like they were victimized by the other political parties. This is exactly what this is about. This is exactly what this particular thinking, this particular post is about. So I'm wondering, would the minister do that kind of thing? I'm talking about Minister Uche Nnaji. Would he do that kind of thing? Orchestrate an attack a place where he's going to receive defectors from different political parties into his party, instead of looking out for peaceful engagement. He's looking for chaos in order to win sympathy. As in, I don't get it. And so it continues on that same post. Dan Wome, who is also the senior special assistant to the governor, says the sleeping minister lost his polling station in 2023 and gave Tinubu 4,002 votes only, yet they claim they will win Enugu in 2027. So you can see that this is clearly about the 2027 general elections. So let me know what you think with what you have seen so far, with the visuals we have shared, and with what you have seen so far. What do you make of it? Do you think that they were actually really attacked, given what we have seen, what we have also received, the comments we've also made? I've also engaged with the APC stalwarts, and they clearly said that it was an orchestrated attack, even though it was finally nipped in the bud. The persons who were involved, there were two of them, have been apprehended, and they are going to answer for the attack on the location where that particular incident was supposed to happen. So let me know what you think. I would love to hear from you as always. And what do you think was going to happen in 2027? Do you see Waki Bear clinching the coveted governorship seat from the PDP? We've also heard several comments everywhere linking the governor of Enugu State moving over to the APC. We've also seen people asking that the governor should not defect to the APC because the APC is not that popular in the state. We've also seen Waki Bear say things like those who have defected to the APC will not get automatic tickets. So it's basically more likely reacting or maybe speaking to the governor's possible defection to the APC pretty soon. So there's a whole lot happening, and the battle for the Nsukka Zone has begun. And trust me, it's going to be quite an interesting one as we build up to the 2027 general elections. Just let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you as always. God bless.
Street credibility. Okay, the leader is about to go. The leader is about to go. Power pass power. Power pass power. Power. Uche Nnaji. Enugu. Street credibility. Okay, the leader is about to go. The leader is about to go. Power pass power. Power pass power. Power. Uche Nnaji. Enugu. Street credibility. Okay, the leader is about to go. The leader is about to go. Power pass power. Power pass power. Power. Uche Nnaji. Enugu. Excellency. Monday now. Monday. Aki be no be guy name. Yadawa. Kiti kataka. Odogu.
Belong for God. Governor Mbah is massive. The love of Governor Mbah is massive from Nsukka. The love is massive.